Want to make sure we're recording here. Hey, it's evening time here in August. It's usually hotter than crap out here. It's quite nice tonight. And we're over here at Lindsay Machine, repping LMR today. And we're going to go in there because we're going to be starting to make some horsepower today. We're starting to work on the head. I'm going to just probably voice over some of the stuff, take a little video, see what's going on. Anyway, let's head on over to Lindsay Machine. And we'll get to work on this thing here today. Check out all these bikes. Typical day over here. Bikes everywhere. Check out little Lindsay here. This is Davy's boy. Getting a start early. You getting that tire off, bud? Yeah. Awesome. He can start his own four-wheeler, even this little guy. Pretty cool. Let's come on in here and get to work on this head. Davy's doing board jobs tonight. Sorry for the noise. Oh, it's gone. Valve cover, cylinder, new intake valves. We're going to be working on this machine today, and we're going to be starting to do some secret stuff. Unfortunately, we don't get to tell you what we're going to be doing because it's proprietary information. Okay, KP, we got your head pretty well pulled apart, but I wanted to show you this. We got the one intake out. We got the last intake still sitting in there. The interesting thing is we had the same problem with the other intake, and that is that it's stuck in there. Like I can't push it through with my thumb. Even tapped on it a little bit with a screwdriver. And sorry, focus camera. It's not really moving at all. You know you swamped your bike hardcore when you actually have dirt stuck in your intake valves. You guys see that? That's freaking dirt from the dark, wet jungle. It's stuck into your intake valves. I could not get that valve out. You've got it in this intake valve too. So yeah, she sucked in some dirt.
Like a bullet train. Moving like the speed of sound. Feet can't keep on the ground. Can't stay in one place. Keep moving like a bullet train. Like a bullet train.
How many of you guys would like to know what the secret sauce is? Whoop! In Minitstop's head job. Sorry. Boop, boop, boop. You won't get to know. It's secret. Trying to get this camera to focus. Maybe I'm too close. I know it's not. It doesn't look like it's in focus to me. Maybe it'll look better on the tubes, but anyway, so now the seat diameter, the bore inside of here is changed. We changed that. The seat diameter inside of here for the flow to go through has been changed. Can't tell you what the size is, but it's been changed. And then we've done, Brian did a 3-angle valve job on both the intake and the exhaust. And all 4 valves, the seats were out of round from being overheated. Well, or something, maybe just time. Kalani, it just seems like I'm bashing on you, dude. I don't mean to bash on you. Just the back's been hot. But anyways, they're nice and perfectly round now. They did a suction test to see how well they sealed, and they were well above the minimum. Well above the minimum. In fact, the only air that was coming in was coming through the guides, so I think they're perfectly sealed. So next thing we're going to do is actually take the head and install the valves and the flow bench springs, which are lighter springs, and so we can get it ready for flow benching.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, everybody, she's ready for some porting. We've got the intake valves, valve jobs have all been done, 3-angle. The initial seat diameter is done. The low tension springs are installed so that we can install her on the old flow bench. So we're going to get ready here in just a minute, flow this baby. Hey guys, I don't know if you can see me or not, but we're back over at Lindsay Machine Racing with this beautiful red-headed hooker with Athena, and actually Davey did some crazy stuff. He did some crazy stuff on this. I know you can't really see it, it's a little too close to see it, but he did modified the floor of the intake track on this head, kind of flattened it out and used some filler in there. And then on the exhaust, I think we used no filler, right, Davey? We used no filler on the exhaust. And he's flowed it once since then. And it actually flowed just about as good as it did before with no filler. So we're actually going to run it again here after he's ground it again and kind of see what we come up with. And kind of what Davey's saying is that by filling in the floor there and flattening it out, it's reduced the port size a little bit, which increases velocity. Right, Davey? Mm-hmm. I say that right?
Yep.
And so we're going to get better flow down low, particularly. And if we can keep the same amount of flow numbers with a smaller port, better all-around power. So we'll see how the numbers look here. Get it, Holly. Okay guys, I finally have my grubby little hands on this completed head. Couple of things I want to just review. I was kind of a little scattered making the video or whatever, but I wanted to just kind of give a brief summary of what we got. So, started out with the original 2008 WRR 250R head. We have replaced, as you can see, the intakes with the stock Yamaha titanium intakes. They actually last pretty good. We did tons of research to try to find an alternative in stainless steel or another material that might last longer, but there's just nothing short of having custom made valves that we could get. So I didn't want to do that to Kalani where he's over in Hawaii, and you know, I can't be much help to him once we get the bike back to him. So we went with the standard Yamaha titanium intakes. The exhaust or the steels, stainless steel. Valve job has been done, and then of course you've seen the porting and polishing. And what ended up happening is we ended up getting about the same flow numbers as we did with Minitstop's head. We used his head as a template. The only thing we did a little different this time is we added material, filler to the floor and flattened out the floor a little bit. So we ended up having about the same flow with a smaller port size. So we'll see what that does to the bottom end torque. Minitstop said that he can tell that his power comes on pretty strong in the mid to upper. So I don't know, you know, if it'll help the bottom end or not. The exhaust porting ended up being almost the same. I don't know if you can see that. It's beautiful, almost the same as Minitstop's head as far as flow numbers go. The one difference is that web cams now have available a regrind that you can send your cams, your stock WR 250R cams to them. They'll regrind them. You can go to their website and it shows what the lift and duration is, but it's slightly more than stock. Valve lash has all been done. So this head is powder coated, ready to go. I've got a few little things. I've been cleaning up my shop today, getting everything organized. I've got a few little minor things I got to get out of here so I have room, and then we're going to start building. So thanks for being patient. I know everybody's been you know, wanting to know what's going on. We just had a lot of stuff, a lot of expensive things we've been buying for this bike. So thanks a bunch. We'll see you on the next one.